Welcome to Celebrity Boxing Live, and this is a great episode. We're so excited about this one, man. This is one that was bound to happen. You guys fought 4 times against each other. 2 legendary wrestlers in your business. Part of celebrity boxing, multiple fights. I'd like to welcome the one and only Mike Davis Jr.
What's up?
And Frankie Pickard.
What's good?
Great to have you guys, man. I'll be honest with you. Like, I knew it would happen at some point. I'd be looking across you guys together. 4 war fights, 4 on pay-per-view, different TV networks. Snoop Dogg, Ice-T, all sharing your content in wars that we're going to put together a documentary. This thing has to be a documentary. Just you guys have your own stories, but the fight itself. And so basically, let's start off with Mike Davis Jr., man. Who is Mike Davis Jr., and what are you about?
Well, Mike Davis Jr., that's just a simple question. A man. A man that was told he would never be able to do the things that he wanted to do, and then wound up topping everything that people said I could. And I got to thank you for that, because I didn't know I was going to be here 16 years, celebrity boxing, And I'm just I'm still taking it to the next level. But just a man who just wants to entertain the people. I love doing this. And whooping his ass is also good shit on top.
Well, you guys are friends now, so.
Oh, yeah.
We've always been friends, but wars.
We've been brothers since, we've been brothers since day one, even way before, like, celebrity boxing. We basically been brothers, like, in wrestling. That's how we both, like, knew each other. It's like,
but you guys would get vicious with each other in the ring, man. It's crazy. Like, when people see these videos and fights of you, it was cool at first. You got vicious. I mean, you thought you guys were good to kill each other, you know what I mean? But it was crazy. So, basically, you went through a lot of trials and tribulations, man. I remember, you hit depression points, but you never quit, man, and you're here now. Oh, yeah. And this is really important for people to understand, some more, about what you went through.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think I hit my highs, the lowest of depression. I won't say high, but it was the worst part, 2014. I did try twice to end it all.
Yeah, man.
But, things have a way of working out. Once you hit that low point, only way is to go up.
That's right. That was perfect words.
That kind of helped a lot. Especially like the pro wrestling and everything, fighting this man. Because, man, we were killing it that year. And that was like, yeah, who else is going to stop us? But in the highest of the highs, doors, behind closed doors, by yourself, the lows, they can get real low.
But when you're saying this happened, because I remember in 2014 we actually did a really big. It was an interesting match when you took on Antoine Dodson, and we're walking around Beverly Hills together. Like,
right.
So was it around that time?
This was before that.
Oh wow, man!
Before that, because I think at that time when I did it was September of that year. And I think we just had the conversation about me and Antoine a couple weeks prior to that. But I had a lot going on at that time.
You're on TMZ and everything, man.
Exactly. It was great. And when I got to that point where I wanted to unalive, I don't know what just hit me, but something I really feel like there is another side.
Say that again. When you wanted to what?
Wanted to unalive.
Oh, man,
myself.
Yeah.
In that process, as weird as it sounds, I don't know what people believe, but when I say there's another side, there is another side.
Right.
And that stopped me. And then I went off to go to LA with you and whatnot. It gave me a whole new look on life. Like, it revitalized me. Like, I need to be back here.
And here's the thing. I would never would have known. I never would have known. I thought you were in the best mood. I thought you were so excited. I guess that really excited you getting that match. And it was big. Out there was talk. Remember, we were in the film studio.
Yes.
We had all kinds of weird celebrities were in there and stuff like that.
What'd you call it? OJ's roommate.
Cato Caleb. Yeah, he loved you.
Man, he was awesome. But shout out to James Braxton. We gotta give him something.
Oh, man. I love James Braxton.
James,
that's my guy.
Security, man. That dude. He held it down. Like,
yeah, he did.
The whole week out there, breakfast, same time. Work at the gym, same time. We're up 5 o'clock in the morning at the gym, breakfast, and he's guiding me on things that I like. Damn.
No, he's a smart guy. He knows things. And just having you part of his platform has just been amazing. And I want to go over to Frankie because, I know you probably about 7, 8 years now, man. And you know, I remember your first match on Celebrity Boxing, and you know, both you guys are complete, you know, very, very experienced professional wrestlers, and you turned to Celebrity Boxing. I got the opportunity to work with you. You got the opportunity to work with me, and you know, here we are, man. We're friends, and what I like about this is we're friends too. You know what I mean? I really like you guys a lot. You guys, every single time you deliver, you always put on best fights ever. Like, that's all there is to it. Like, you guys are superstars, man. Like, there's no doubt. And so, talk about everybody, like, how you get started into pro wrestling.
So, yeah, funny thing was, I always was a wrestling fan. I remember I stumbled on TV, and at the time it was like WWE style. It was just like, yeah. I just thought it was just that. And then a friend, he brought me into like, he was like ECW, because I accidentally saw like ECW.
Right.
On channel, at the time, Channel 48.
Oh, yeah, bro. Wow.
So Channel 48, Saturdays was always the best thing for me, because I would always turn on and watch the Kung Fu flicks. And so after the Kung Fu flicks come up there, I was about to change it, then I saw like ECW. I was like, what is this?
Right.
But I was like, hey, I'm going to become a professional wrestler. At the time, my friend was like, yo, let's do it.
What year was this?
That was in 98.
Oh, wow. So you've been wrestling for years, man. Damn. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So then we just tried. I was like, all right. And I was like, where can we find a wrestling school? So we started calling over, and the first thing I found was Combat Zone Wrestling.
I heard of him, yeah.
And DJ High is like, yeah, you should come and do this tryout. So I was so hyped. I even got a shirt made, Frank 2.0.
Oh, wow, man.
I was like ready. It's like, didn't even know what to expect. My friend like left me hanging because he was like, oh, I can't make it. So I decided to go by myself. After that, I got introduced to like Gulak, Drew Gulak. He basically was my trainer. They didn't show me the ropes and everything else, and I loved it. I just kept going with it. Meet a lot of high-class professional wrestlers, Booker T, Billy Gunn, Kevin Nash. I even did security for Bret the Hitman Hart.
See, you're doing it all to get there, right? I love that, man.
So it was just, after that, it was just, I found out it was like more than one professional wrestling companies out there, and just to find out that everybody is trying to climb up to the top is amazing.
Yeah, right. Well, you guys are amazing yourself. I mean, how you did it, and I like to talk to you. Like I was telling Mike, like, because I know you a while. I know you hit a couple brick walls, and I remember we talked about it. Like, so tell everyone, how some of your difficulties, what you went through, and how you turned it around, because you're in a great space. You're a talented guy. You do promos, you do graphic. I mean, you were coming out with things. I was like, this guy really put this together. Like, I mean, a man of many talents.
So it was, how can I say? I had a troubled life. My life has been really deep and dark. Actually, I think even before, like, my father, he was a drunk. He was a Marine. He was also a cop. He was really abusive.
Yeah.
He also abused my mom, and you had to protect your mom, but you were so young. So my dad used to like beat me down and everything else, and my mom used to like take us. We used to live in North Carolina for like a year, and like my dad found us, and we came back, and then next thing you know, the last time he beat me, I went to the hospital and they kept me, and I was in the group home.
Wow.
So I've been in the group home. I was in the group home, my dad only came up to show his face like one time. It's been basically hell going to group home. And then my grandparents actually fought. They never gave up. They fought, and they got me out. I had good foster parents. My foster parents took me in as one of their own and protected me. I loved them dearly, and after that, I always hated my father. I was always a troublemaker too. I used to get into fights. I don't know how many times I was suspended from school. Just had a huge temper. And then my grandfather basically took me to like this martial arts guy and taught me how to like control my attitude and stuff.
Interesting.
So after that, it was just the trouble of I've been raped.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been it's just been hell. But then when wrestling basically saved my life because I had so much thoughts in my head back then. Suicide. Just didn't really care about life, and then like my grandparents fought hard now just to put me on the right track. Got a beautiful family now. My kids.
Yeah, man, you do a hell of a job as a dad. Both of you guys, man. One thing I got to say, not to interrupt you, one thing about it is you guys are great fathers. Like, you're great performers, great fighters. You guys are just, the world has to look at you guys because it's no joke, man. You guys make a difference. You're talented individuals.
Thanks. No, it's just the same thing as like this. I made a promise to myself when I get older, have a family, and basically do what I do. I promise I would never be like my father. I would never step in everything that my father. Because as you get older, you'll have a part of your father or
sure.
anybody that been in your life. But I made a promise I would never put a hand on a female. I never will do anything to disrespect a female. And I've been following that code ever since.
Oh, man.
Never change. I always promise myself to actually take good care of my kids. My kids are my first priority.
It shows, man. Both of you.
I protect them with my life. Like they the one that keeps me going and gives me the energy. At the time, funny thing is, your
daughter looks like your twin anyway.
My God.
You guys are like twins. You know what I mean?
Yes, she's basically is like. She's definitely a twin inside and out. Like her mentality is basically is like looking in the mirror, going back in time and watching myself.
But see, let me tell you something, man. See how you're talking about this. All of us. I'm a fighter. We're all fighters. The bottom line is the kids change us, and we all have stories about like how we hit the brick wall. How the problems. I love my dad with all my heart, but man, yeah, he used to beat me up and my brother, you know what I mean? But it was like crazy stuff, and you're like, then when I'm yelling at my son, I'm like, holy shit, man, will you fucking stop? What the fuck am I doing? Stop. You know what I mean? Then I got to regroup. I mean, I'm not treating my kids like this, but it's unbelievable how, all the stuff we've been through makes you want to be the better father. And when people really notice this, like, a lot of people don't get to know you, Mike Davis Jr. and Frankie Pickard, behind the scenes. You know what I mean? This is why this is important, these podcasts, and that's what the celebrity boxing platform is, giving people chances and opportunities. And you're two of our stars, man. But so also, just, you as a father, and what would your words be for your daughter now?
Don't choose your own path. Don't follow on your own footsteps. And if you fall off, and I know that you fall off, just pay close attention.
Right.
Yes.
Because you don't know when it might be your last.
No, absolutely.
Talk to that person. My grandma was always an inspiration for me, and I basically took light on her words a little bit, and then it's like when she passed, it's just like, man, it was hard because it's like she was my inspiration. I come and ask her questions of life that you can't figure out yourself, that you need help with. Excuse me. But just the future for the kids, man.
Yeah. What motivates you every day?
What motivates me? Oh man, my kids.
Your kids.
My kids motivate me. I wake up, see their faces, just how they talk.
Right.
Like my daughter, she touched like every morning. I get up and she'll be like, "Dad, you're the best dad."
Oh man, that is awesome.
Feels so
Man.
good.
It feels so good when she's
so
like,
good.
You're my best dad.
You know, we're all girl dads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're all girl dads, and we got to take care of our daughters. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Our daughters are only a few months apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Why you say that, man? Now you don't think in 20 years they're going to actually fight each other and they'll do it now.
They could be.
My
My daughter has been at a very.
She loves it.
walk.
Yeah.
She loves to fly. I got videos on Facebook, her doing
Right.
deep drops and stuff. You know, and man, this girl got strong knees. She beat me up before I left, so she.
But you guys' story we're going to get into all this. Just hear very compelling stories, man. And like I know you guys, and I mean I know you guys have great hearts. You're two guys I depend on, and when this company keeps going and we're gonna blow up, remember you guys are gonna be part of this. And I already told Mike he's probably gonna end up being the commissioner. I see you training some of these guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know, you guys are gonna have stories, man, and like in your matches. Let's get to the matches, man. Like we did the first match, we're like, damn, this is interesting. Man, these guys went at it. We have to do the rematch on pay-per-view because we brought in Al B. Sure. We needed a match that would like be like really like highlighted. And you guys put a performance of a lifetime on, man. Knockdowns, fights after. Which one of you guys hit? One of you guys hit Rich Dallas. Was that you?
Yeah, it was
you
him.
push it. Now, when you push Rich Dallas, what did you say to him? Because I was trying to figure it out.
So which part?
I don't know. You were trying because Rich was like,
the
maybe
first
I'll fight him.
The first moment was when he went down, and I stood over top of him. He pushed me to the side. He said, "Go back to your corner." And I pushed him back. I said, "He's in my corner." He's like, "Yo,
Right.
watch your mouth." I said, "I will fuck you up right now." And he looked at me and he realized he slowed down a little bit. I
Yeah.
walked to my corner. He got up, and then it happened again.
That's
And
crazy.
then, of course, he tried to get all tough and.
What transpired there? Because I remember you fought Peter Guns and Dallas was yelling stuff at you. What happened?
So, well, when
Yeah, when you fought Guns, you know it was a tough fight, and you.
Oh, yeah.
But then Dallas was saying
he was
stuff
saying,
to
like,
you.
this ain't it. You better get your ass up. Get
Get
ass
outta here,
up.
really?
And I was like, and I told him, go F yourself.
So let me ask you. I know you guys already fought your 4 fights. Would you want to fight Rich Dallas?
I've been said it. I had the videos. I said, Rich, I'm not done with you yet. You was talking all that good shit. Come on. Don't run
man.
now. Don't run. Like, come on, Rich. Hey, Rich. I know you're going to watch this. Come home. Come home.
Let's do it.
Come get that ass whooped,
just
son.
do it.
He just gave him a Kendrick Lamar drink.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Drake.
Hey, Rich. I heard you act like a bitch.
Oh, man. Now, Dallas is cool, but he said he
Yeah.
wanted to do a match. He said he would do it against you. We got to see. Now,
I'm still waiting.
yeah. And so, Frank, you know, like, who was your. How many wrestling matches have you guys done?
Yo.
together? I don't know, thousands, right?
Bro.
What was your biggest match that you thought of, or that you've been
So-
involved in, like that was crazy?
Okay, so
Against each other?
wrestling wise,
Yeah.
we knew we had something. Our first match, that, oh my God, he won the belt off of me. I was holding the championship belt for a whole year
In wrestling.
in wrestling.
So you guys actually fought in wrestling and in boxing?
That's how we started off
Holy shit.
how-
I didn't know that. I didn't know
So
that.
his name was actually Black Dragon.
at the time.
Really?
Black
Yeah.
Dragon. I had that name for the longest, and I retired it in 2014 to Damian Page, because I always liked the name Damian. I grew up in the church.
Yeah, I was wondering.
So,
yeah.
but Page,
Damian Omen.
pretty much. And but the Page part came as a tribute to one of my brothers who brought me into the business. You know, he put me under the remember Smoke from
Smoke, yeah.
Nickelodeon. Yeah, you remember
Do you
Smoke.
smell what the smoke is
With the cooking,
burning
him,
or cooking or
him
something?
and Shaka.
Oh, yeah, good guys.
He brought me under them. You know, he passed away back in 2011.
Who? Shaka?
No, not Shaka.
Oh.
No, Will Page. So
Oh,
Page,
wow,
so
wow.
He lived across the street from me,
Okay.
and I did it as a tribute to him. His mom just passed away last year. So that was a tribute. And crazy part, my daughter's middle name is Paige.
Okay. Oh, that's my daughter's name. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah.
So awesome. That's how that worked out. But where were we at that? Oh yeah.
Wrestling,
so
we were gonna.
He getting old already.
Go finish up.
So me and him, I was holding the championship, and they put me and him against each other for. It became the TV by the Man Championship at the time that me started fighting. And me and him put on a clinic, and we just looked at each other after the match was over, like, "Yo, we have something." And then you hit me up out of nowhere and then told me I need some people for what's his name? Paul Diamond.
Okay.
They go down Delaware and the fight. And me and Frankie fought each other with no referee.
That is crazy, man.
Oh my God, I remember. Yeah.
And I still had to go to work right afterwards. So
here, it's just really interesting. We're sitting in a room. We're all friends. Have you ever been pissed at me ever in your careers? Have you ever been mad at me?
God damn it. Damon, I'm pissed now.
If you guys,
I asked that question.
I think we've been friends but it's crazy how many fights you guys have fought in wars, and now we're sitting in a room and you guys are just having some fun with it. The only thing I'm upset with you, come on, man, the Eagles are the world champs, man. What are you wearing this outfit for? Why are you wearing this?
But this is let you know, you only got one Super Bowl behind us, and we're going for a fourth. So now, we're all on top of the world at the moment, but everybody was talking about my team, Jayden Daniels. They were talking about us. Y'all good, but y'all not Jayden Daniels and Commanders famous yet. So until y'all get on to that level, I'm going to rock this.
Come on, man. The Eagles did it, man.
And this guy lives in Philly. He lives... Yeah, he lives in Philly.
Who's that?
He's not even a Philly
fan. But I'm from Virginia,
though.
I'm from Virginia.
Oh, gotcha.
You know, I'm from
so
Virginia.
hold on, let me ask you this, Frank. So does that piss you off that he's wearing that? Are we going to see a fifth match now?
Yeah, man.
I know you're an Eagles guy.
Man. I don't like everything about him. I don't like the way he looked. I don't like the way. Yo, you know what? Every time that me and him, and it's funny. Every time me and him is on a freaking flyer.
Yeah.
They would be up there, was like, "What, you facing your brother?" It's like, y'all right there. Or it was so bad, like, matter of fact, it was the time me and you, I think, Wally, was it Wallow? No, Guns.
It was Guns.
That was up there, and he was mixing because he was like, we look so much alike. They was mixing us together.
I'm like, no, we just had a fight with each other a few months back. How you gonna get me confused? He's like,
funny.
y'all just look
so
alike.
how do you feel about Mike wearing that right now with the Eagles just winning? I love Mike, but
no, that's good right there.
Does that make you want to rep the Eagles and do one more or what? Should we do one more?
Yeah, definitely. You should definitely do one.
Listen. Commanders versus Eagles.
I think now we got to do that.
Yeah, we could definitely.
Now we got to do it. Now, who's one of your favorite Eagles?
Like which one?
Yeah.
Oh, they're all. Well, at the time, it was.
Now, who's your favorite Eagle now? You would want to walk you to the ring.
Oh, who would want to? Oh man, I got so many.
We got to figure out what he's
using. You want Saquon.
Well, we're doing that thing. We're gonna do something with him, possibly. Coming up. So.
Oh well, we can really do with that. Man, listen. I'll be happy if I bring the whole team out.
I feel you on that.
The whole team walk out. Yeah.
But you guys, let's get to. We don't have much time left. So, do you see a documentary being done about you guys? I do. You guys' career. To be honest with you, man, you've been in pro wrestling, celebrity boxing. I don't know what's next, man. I mean, you're both actors too. Are you an actor?
Yeah.
I know you're an actor because we talked about you playing Rodney King, which is really interesting. Are you an actor? I thought you were an actor. No,
he's a fool.
If I did, actually, crazy part about it was I was a stunt double.
Get out of here. For who?
So it was just like low class type things.
Film.
But they stopped doing it for a while. But craziest part is most of stunt devils are professional wrestlers.
Yeah.
So that's where I was like, oh, all right, I can try that. I tried it out and actually had fun with it.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I think there's something here without a doubt. I mean, you two guys, everybody knows you guys. As crazy as you guys are real celebrities, you know what I mean? Everybody knows you in this business, you know what I mean? And they're always like, oh, that's the two guys that fought. You know what I mean? Like, you've been on TV. So what good words will you have to people from everything you've accomplished and where you've been through? What would you want to tell people right now?
Not wear a commander's jacket.
Definitely that.
Let me call my boy Jay and Terry McLaurin up here so I can whoop your ass. But I'm going to say this. The same way I tell my daughter all the time. Keep pushing.
Yep.
All right? If you have something that is in you that you want to give to the world, go for it. Don't stop. You're going to hit a couple brick walls, but you're going to find a way around it. You're going to make it happen.
Absolutely.
Keep going.
Love it. How about you, Frank?
I would definitely will say, talk to your peers.
Yeah.
People that's been so much years, like the older folks. Because this new generation, some reason we lost our way of dreaming.
Yeah.
Of having the dreams. For us, like people like me, Davis, you.
Yeah.
We grew up having those dreams of we having stuff to believe in. We can actually see what our future will be like.
Yeah.
And we actually had a pinpoint like, man, when I grow up, I want to be this, a doctor.
Yeah.
I want to be that. Some reason in the point of years growing up, we kind of lost our way of giving our siblings or giving our kids the dream. So my response to y'all is talk to the elderlies, the people that have been there, that taught us the way of what you want to be. Have people behind you, behind your back, and be the backbone and keep it going.
Nah, man, I love those words, guys, and it's awesome to have you. And just a couple more things, like, because people have to understand, man, you're, no matter how far down, because I remember our conversations, I remember you went through a bad time. I went through a bad time, you went through a bad time. Talking to you guys now and seeing you guys right now, man, and how, I love you guys, but we're like brothers, you know what I mean? It's like, because you guys work with the company, but you guys are great guys, man, like talented. And just looking at you guys, being able to see us both together in face and knowing, and just to tell people, no matter how tough it is, I wake up sometimes and I'm looking at my son, man, and my daughter, I'm in tears. I'm like, what the fuck am I in tears for? Because 9 years ago, I was looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I'm crying. I'm like, I'm doing the biggest fight of my career, Sugar Ray Leonard Jr. versus Marvin Hagler Jr. I was barely putting money up, all that. It didn't make me happy. I was like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with me? I was like, that's when you know you're depressed. I remember you guys went through it. Depression can be turned around if you never quit. Honestly, no matter how tough it is, it makes like, there's another, I can't go another day like this. If you push it, you're going to make it happen. And that's what I'm so proud of. Look at you guys, man. You guys are awesome, man. So one last thing, do you think we'll see the fifth fight between, and if there is a fifth fight, how would you want to do it?
I'll say it like this.
Go ahead.
I'll say it like this. Because everybody been saying we should have a fifth to see who's going to, split that, who's the best.
Yeah.
And honestly, I feel like there's no more that we can do. But like I said earlier, I'm down for a gimmick style.
Nice.
Because he's always Eagles.
Yeah.
Let's come out with my Commanders, F you.
Let's do it.
I mean, if you want to do something of that nature, I'm Terry McLaurin, Jaden, Fred Smoot, anybody from the Commanders, even old school, the Redskins. Let's do this. And you know what? You always got the home field advantage. I want this in D.C. Hear me out. I want this in D.C. MGM, Grand. Come on, let's do this.
Oh, my God. Frank, we do? Yes or no? I got to wrap it up.
I'm definitely down.
We might see the fifth fight of Pickard versus Davis. And again, I really appreciate you guys coming on Celebrity Boxing Live. Two legends in our business. Go watch them. Mike Davis Jr. and Frankie Pickard, man. Celebrity Boxing Live. Thanks for coming on.
Hall of Famers.
Both Hall of Famers, that's right. See you next time.